Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the 30th of March to the 5th of April 2020. This is a general reading. It may not resonate with everybody, but if you can get something out of it, then that's perfect. Okay, I'm wanting to have those cards out, so we'll start with those. We'll get straight into it. Wow, very cool. Very higher energy connected. Wow. Wow, yeah, cool. Oh, and finish off. Wow, so they are all major arcana cards there. So that this is going to be a very, sort of very high energy reading for you. So whatever's going on here is really going to have a lot of meaning for you. So let's start with the overall energy for here. And here we have perspective. There's a better way, pause, reflection and insight, dare to be different. So you could be feeling boxed in, you could be challenged by the situation that's going on at the moment. You could find that this has stifled you in a way that you didn't expect. And this is saying that you need to take yourself and find your own balance. You need to, take some time out if needed to just get some perspective and, see things from a different angle. And it is a timely thing. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. So new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So with that dare to be different from the other card, then you can change direction. You can make this a difference. And what this is saying, we've had the Wheel of Fortune coming out a lot in these readings, is that this is a timing. So what's happening at the moment is we could see it as a window for opportunities to do a lot of introspection and really start to see things clearly. So this is definitely saying that this is important for you to sort of really look at things and how you are placed in all of it and if your needs are being met. But it is a window of time, so take that opportunity while you have it. Now, this is what's in your head. This is your mind, and it's epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So your hope is that you can be inspiring for others. Maybe you've been looking at reaching out on a spiritual level, on a level that connects with other people, and you would like to be a beacon. You would like to be a light. You would like to help people. So this has been very strong in you. Now, with that new perspective, is that allowing yourself to be able to see that and see how it would work out for you. Now, this is the overall energy for the reading. So we've got the Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So this is saying that you will find the opportunity to be able to connect and to be able to put out there, what is in your heart and what is your desire to, if you're going to be inspiring people, others will see it, they will congratulate you on it, they will actually be very, proud and also inspired and thankful for that which you are going to be putting out there. Your wisdom and your insight and your energy, Sagittarius, will definitely, will be a beacon of light in these times that some are finding and quite a lot of people are finding difficult and challenging. This is what's in your past. 16, change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So, you've been looking at this for a little while. You've been looking at bringing out whatever this is that you've kept to yourself. You've been looking at this for a while and wanting to really make a difference. Whether it's an individual thing just for yourself or whether it's for others, it definitely is an opportunity to be able to know when because it's all about timings, when it is to speak and when it is not to speak, because it's the number 7. But we also have 1 and 6, which 1 is you and 6 is truth and order. So you've been trying, in the past you've been finding out who you are and where you're going and what you want to do, and how this is going to impact. And, you know, just some really deep thinking has been going on for you in the past, which is great. And now it's decision time. So release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So yes, self-confidence and releasing you from what holds you is the same thing. It really is. It really is saying that you have to make a decision to just really step forward, be that powerhouse that you are. Allow your gifts to flow and to come through, and allow the love that you have for yourself and others to really start to reach out and touch others, because that, you know, that's what the times are calling for at the moment, is people like you that want to just be that beacon of light. And this is you, the 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, and important communication. So you will be communicating with others. You will be putting your thoughts and ideas, or whatever you're going to be putting out there. We know that we can't go and talk to people in the community because of lockdowns and different things like that. But what we can do is go on the internet. We can spread, you know, inspiration and goodwill and thoughts and love, you know, through that way. So, and with the 8 of Gabriel, then there is that very much, the information is coming on you know, like on the airwaves. So it's quite often coming from spirit, but in this circumstances, I'd say it's because it's going through the internet. So you will be connecting with people via that medium. Here we have, this is how you fit into your environment, and it's 6 of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And so we know we can't relocate or travel at the moment, but we can travel in an internal direction. So that could be growth for yourself. So you may be moving on from being where you've been sitting and contemplating and thinking what you'd want to do, and you're moving forward with this. And you're going to make that decision, so that, you know, instead of worrying about it and thinking about it and using up all that energy of going over it in your mind, you're actually going to do it, and then you will be able to breathe that sigh of relief, because it will work out for you. Now, this is your hopes and fears. 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So what that says to me is that there's that little bit of a worry coming through again, that you may not get it right, you may not give all the information, maybe you're a bit worried that your information won't be received well, or won't be, you know, on point, and that working alone, because you maybe in the past you've had support people that you can talk to, that you can, you know, sort of bounce ideas off, but you have the ability to see this through, and that will be shown by the rest of the reading. And it is anyway, because, you know, you've just got to do some things like change your perspective and really just make that decision to move forward, and everything will start to go into place. And here we have the outcome. So that's your leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Yes, so, you know, so synchronistic with the rest of the reading. Just get out there and do it. Just get out there and do it. Take that leap of faith. Know that you will be okay. Know that you know, he's on his own, but he's got his trusty dog. There'll be resources around you that you believe in and that you trust in, and that you can just, you know, create that environment, create that energy that gives you that faith to just be able to say, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump, you know, and listen to your heart. You will know when it's not right. You will know when it is right, but you have to believe in yourself, and you have to be doing this because it fills you with joy as well. If it's not feeling that way, then I would hasten to say, you know, maybe relook at it. And that brings us back to the perspective. You know, sometimes we have to stop a moment. We have to, you know, not necessarily hang upside down, but have the ability to see things from a different perspective, which gives us insight. Okay, I'm just going to put some cards out here to clarify and get a little bit more information on what we've put out already. Okay, right. Okay, so here we have his judgment. And yes, so judgment will be passed. This will be your beginning because it is meant to be your beginning. It is your time. It is your time to step forward. Judgment has been passed. You have passed the test. You are able to move forward. You are able to bring that balance into your life. You know, you have some strong energy there behind you for that. And there's you. There's you that just looking to see, you're ready to go. You're ready to go, and you're just surveying what's coming up in front of you and finding the best path forward. So very much in line with what we've been talking about. Beautiful. Okay, and your thought is that you want to give. You want to give. You want to be that nurturer. You want to be the provider. You know, the Empress is all about new birth, new projects, bringing in the harvest, you know, abundance. And that's what you're looking for. That's what's in your mind, which is a beautiful thing to have. And you're wanting to be able to come from a heart place that is balanced, that is not, you know, that is in the right place. So this, once again, is that worrying about whether you're at the right place or not and whether you're able to pull this off. You so are ready. You have got to that point in your life. And in the past, you were making that, you know, you were putting down roots. And so in order for you to go on that journey and those new adventures, so that, you know, and that is certainly coming up now because it's timely. Now, for your immediate future, this is the Nine of Swords, which is mourning, and because it's a 9, we know that you're coming out of that. You're coming to the end of that cycle. You will no longer have to have, you know, to be worrying about it, to be sad about it. You know, this is the mourning card, which is going. You know, you're moving right out of that. It's time to leave that behind. Anything that hasn't happened in the past that you feel like it should have, it's now to move forward. Fantastic. And this is you. So there is balance. There is justice. So this is your just desserts. This is what this has been coming for you. This is what has been prepared for you. This is your goodwill and your magic coming back to find you. So everything will work out in your favour. And how you fit into this, happy times. So you got the Sun. You know, as far as positive energy goes, this is the highest one in the deck. And so don't worry about whether there will be happiness coming through, because it certainly is there. Your hopes and fears again. 5 of Staffs, empowerment. So, you know, there may be that fear that you won't be able to direct your energy in the right direction and it may all go awry. But this is saying that if you do focus and make sure that you've got everything sort of, you know, in your head properly and that you're ready to go and you have the confidence to do it. And, you know, and even though we have the Fool, which says just step off, you also, you know, want to know that you have your bag packed. And then you can set off on that adventure. So just make sure that whatever energy that you're using up has been used up in the right way. And then the outcome, we've got the Devil. So, you know, have a look and see what's keeping you chained. If you get to a point through this and you've done all that and you've taken a leap of faith and then you find that you're back into that old familiar feelings, you know, and that things seem to be going back the way they should. Now, this is saying is stop, go and have a look at what was said in the rest of the cards. Go and see if you have taken the time out to sort of, you know, to give yourself a moment. Have you actually looked at it from a different perspective? And even when this comes up and you're feeling that you know, it's all familiar stuff that you don't like and you don't want to go back down there again, this is just in your mind. This is not truth. And, you know, go and have another look and you will see that that isn't actually the case. Because that is not what is in there if you're following the rest of it. So we're just going to put these aside for a minute and pull some oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards just to finish off the reading. Okay, cool. Card number 2. And the last card. There we go. Okay, the first one, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yes, so, yeah, moving forward, Sagittarius, really bring through who you are, the magic of who you are, or everything that you have, all your resources, your totem animals, your guides, your guardians, your angels, your own magic, everything that you have within you, because you can move out of that where you had been sitting and transform into that which you wish to become. Oh, beautiful. You've got the gifts. It's time to use them. And the dragon that will be helping you that week is the silver dragon. He illuminates your potential with higher light.